Straight out of the local league scene, this bowler's been racking up strikes and confidence. Tonight, they get a chance to test it on a bigger stage. The newcomer steps up with more confidence now, having proven themselves at the state level. Facing regional competition is a true test, and they're showing they can rise to the challenge. Big opportunities could be just around the corner. Way right on the release. Looking good here early.
Nice start, Rob. Yeah, just a little wide that time.
Very makeable cleanup here. Starts it off with an open frame. Takes out 6. We'll try to clean it up here.
Got the spare. Nailed it with authority.
Seeking a double here. Way right on the release. Wide of target.
Couldn't quite get the corner on that one.
Very makeable cleanup here. Released just a tad early on that one. Oh man, a big miss.
You just can't do that. It just kills your chances.
Way right on the release.
Oh, wow. What a break there.
Picks up 7 pins. Looking for the conversion, needs a good shot. Converts it easily.
Got the ball to do all the dirty work. Crosses over, catches enough of the head pin, and puts them all in the pit.
Looking to string it together here with 2 in a row. Way right on the release. And down they go. Struck the last 2 times, and we'll try to get 3 in a row here. Dialed in. 3 straight. Looking for the double.
Just missed the pocket.
Now we'll try to convert here. Fails to pick it up.
Big mistake there. I don't know if the release was off or what, but that had no chance.
Eight pins go down, leaving the 1 and 2. Looking for a good shot right here. Air ball on that one. Working off 3 strikes in a row. Way right on the release. Just misses the 10. 10 pin converted 95% of the time. That's a swing and a miss. And the 10 will not go down. The 10 pin is dropped 95% of the time. Just a tad late on the timing there. Puts that one in the pit. Didn't get a tap on that one, leaves the 7. The 7 dropped at a 93% clip. That goes into the gutter.
You don't see the pros do that very often, but it can happen when you're flirting with a line out by the edge.
7 count there. Looking for the spare here. And cannot pick it up.
That's one you wish you could have back.
Way right on the release. That shot punched the words right out of me.
Hammers them all back that time.
Looking for double strikes on this throw. Ten-pin only. The 10-pin gets converted 95% of the time. Little to the right on the release. Sends that one to the back of the pit. There's a strike.
That was dirtier than a gas station bathroom, and that's dirty.
Oh, the 10 stands. 95% of the time on the tour, single 10-pin is dropped. Whoa, a gutter ball.
You can't expect to win at this level doing that.
It's only 7 pins in the pit. Looking for the conversion, needs a good shot. Failed to convert. That wraps this cash grab up for us, folks. We appreciate you joining us.
Kid, you did it. You've punched your ticket to the regional qualifier. This is where the serious players gather, and honestly, I'm impressed. I didn't think you'd last this long, but you've proven me wrong at every step. Now, I'm starting to believe you might actually have what it takes to make a real run at this. But don't think you're there yet. Now you've got to prove that you really belong. Finish in the top 3 at the regional qualifier and you'll lock down an exempt spot and become a pro on the PBA Tour. That's the moment where dreams stop being talk and start becoming real. Good luck, kid.
Hello and welcome to this cash grab bracket event. Glad you're with us. Rob Stone. Hello and welcome to the Central Regional PBA Tour qualifying event. Glad you could join us. He's the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson. I'm Rob Stone here with you. We're in the heart of the country for the Central Region qualifier.
You want a shot at the PBA? You gotta earn it right here, one frame at a time.
The newcomer has stepped onto the regional stage, facing tougher competition than ever before. They're showing flashes of skill that can hang with the best, but there's still work to be done. Every tournament here is another step towards something bigger.
Goes light there and missed the target.
Looking for the spare here. Little to the right on the release. Well, a less than perfect start to this one.
The key is to not let it snowball from there. Refocus and move on to the next shot.
pins go down, leaving the 6 and 10.
This one is very makeable. Gets the spare.
Whoa!
Double wood. You see the conversion percentage there, not too difficult for the pros. Open frame after failing to convert the double wood.
Released just a tad early on that one. Takes out 8 pins, leaving the 2 and 4.
I like the chances of a conversion here.
Released just a tad early on that one.
Trying to convert, but ends up with the air ball.
That wasn't that bad. It was just a little late and a little light.
2, 4, 8, 10 converted 9% of the time. That's your tour average. Can't clean off the plate.
Not surprising at all. That is a difficult mess to clean up.
Only 7 pins go down. You can see just how tough this is. Comes up empty on that one. Knocks down 7 pins there. A good shot will convert this one. Takes care of the spare.
Better take care of business. That one can bite you.
Leaves the 210.
If you want to make this, hit the left side of the 2-pin, slide it over into the 10-pin.
You see the tour average for this. Tough to convert. That's an open frame. Could not convert the 210.
Way right on the release.
Perfect delivery for the strike.
Man, just abused the pins on that one.
Trying to get a streak going here.
Picks up 8 pins, leaving the 4 and 6.
Looking for a good shot right here. Went for it, but could not pick it up. That's the end of round 1. Stay with us for round 2 coming up next.
The newcomer is making waves regionally, stringing together. Little to the right on the release. Picks up 8 pins, leaving the 1 and 2.
We'll try to clean it up here. No problem here in the first.
That's one you see missed all the time on league night.
Picks up 9 pins, leaving just the 2.
The 2-pin gets converted just over 90% of the time.
Released just a tad early on that one.
Takes care of the 2-pin.
Way right on the release.
7 down. As our graphic shows, the pros will usually make this one.
Little to the right on the release.
No problem converting that one.
Little to the right on the release.
Leaves double wood. This one can definitely be picked up. Get that double wood out of the way. That shot could not have been better.
Wow, look at that. That was a slaughter.
Struck in the last frame, looking for the double here. Oh, that one sure looked good. Now at 2 strikes in a row. Will we see 3?
We just might.
Way right on the release. Knocks down 8 pins, leaving the 1 and 2.
Now we'll try to convert here. Did not get the spare.
Yep, bad release on that one.
Little to the right on the release. Knocks down 9 pins there with just the 2 remaining.
PBA Tour conversion rate for the 2-pin is 97%. 2-pin is no problem. Does not go down. The 7 is left standing. The 7 dropped at a 93% clip. Converts the 7 for the spare.
Whoa!
Double wood. Pros on tour will generally pick this one up.
Way right on the release.
Open frame. Round 2 is in the books. Stay with us for the 3rd and final round coming up next.
Regional tournaments are no longer unfamiliar territory for the newcomer. They've begun to measure themselves against stronger opponents, and each frame is another learning experience. Success here could open the door to the PBA Tour.
Puts 10 in the pit to get this one going. Trying for the double now.
Way right on the release.
Opens with the double. Trying to stay dialed in here with 3 straight strikes.
Little to the right on the release.
Looking strong here early. Now 3 for 3. Going for the ham bone now, Randy.
Looking really good here. Nice streak going.
Little to the right on the release.
7-pin here. 7-pin conversion rate, 93% on the tour. Air ball on that one.
Way right on the release.
Nice looking strike there.
All 10 down.
Looking to string it together here with 2 in a row. And down they go. Has the turkey in sight, looking for 3 strikes in a row. Off target on that one.
Didn't make it to the pocket. Went light.
Takes care of that one.
Handled that spare pickup like a pro.
Oh, good looking release on that one, Randy.
Well, that just knocked the pins all the way down the lane.
Looking for double strikes on this throw.
Way right on the release.
That, my friends, was a nice-looking strike. Struck the last 2 times, and we'll try to get 3 in a row here. You get 3 strikes, and you're not out. Looking for 4 straight here, a little ham bone action. Left the 2-10.
This is a mess, but it isn't impossible. All you have to do is clip the left side of the 2 and send it into the 10. No problem, Rob.
Open frame. Can't pick up the 2-10. That wraps up this qualifying round. Be sure to tune in for the Stepladder finals.
Local crowds know the name, and for good reason. This bowler brings both talent and tenacity to every frame. From state tournaments to the regional circuit, this newcomer is proving they belong among stronger competition. They're starting to get noticed, but the PBA Tour is still a goal, not a reality. This is where careers begin to take shape. Way right on the release.
Missed that one.
Yeah, the ball just didn't quite get there. Went wide.
Statistically, this is not that difficult to convert. Picked it up, no problem here in the first frame. Leaves the 10 here in the first. 10-pin converted 95% of the time. And that one goes into the gutter.
Couldn't tell if that was just careless or if they were being too aggressive.
Picks up 8 pins, leaving the 6 and 10.
Very makeable cleanup here. Trying to convert, but ends up with the air ball.
That was just a little late getting around the corner.
Good chance of making this one.
Released just a tad early on that one.
That won't get it done. Misses completely.
Picks up 8 pins, leaving the 2 and 4.
Professional bowlers are awfully good spare shooters and will usually convert here. No problem converting that one. There's the 5-6 split.
What you're trying to do here is roll the ball into the gap between the 2 pins.
Can't deliver the spare.
Yeah, that's frustrating. You know you can make that shot.
Knocks down 8 pins, leaving the 1 and 3.
Looking for the spare here. Oh man, a big miss.
You just can't do that. It just kills your chances.
That shot could not have been better.
Man, that was nasty.
Looking to string it together here with 2 in a row. Oh, that one sure looked good.
Picks up 7 pins, leaving the 1-3-9.
Looking for the conversion, needs a good shot. Misses everything, and that's an open frame. There's a baby split.
Just don't be too heavy on the 2-pin. You can either try to slide the 2 into the 7 or deflect the ball off the 2 and take out the 7.
Fails to convert the baby split.
Man, that's tough. That's one you'd like back.
Looking for 3 in a row now.
Way right on the release. 8 pins go down, leaving the 1 and 2.
Now we'll try to convert here.
Little to the right on the release.
Easy conversion there.
That one gets missed more than you think. Great job.
And only the 10-pin remains. 95% is your tour average for the 10-pin. Hammers home the 10-pin. Just crushed the pins with that.
All pins down, no problem.
That shot punched the words right out of me. Left the 10 on that one. You see how often the 10-pin is converted 95% of the time. Good cover there.
Way right on the release.
Yeah, a little late on that one, and that's why it didn't make it to the pocket.
You see the tour average on the 1, 2, 4, 6, 10, 27.4%. Something went wrong on that one, Randy.
Yeah, you just got to be more accurate than that to have any chance in these competitions.
8 pins go down, leaving the 6 and 10.
This one can definitely be picked up. Comes up empty on that one. Knocks down 6. We'll try to clean it up here. That's a swing and a miss.
Nine count there with just the 8 remaining.
8-pin dropped over 95% of the time. 8-pin goes down for the spare.
Way right on the release.
6 count there.
We've reached the end of this Central Region PBA qualifier match. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Brooks, the player rep from the PBA. I'm calling to make it official. Congratulations! You've qualified for the PBA Pro Tour. You've earned every bit of this. All the miles, the practice, the pressure, it's all paying off. You'll be lining up with the legends now. Now that you're a pro, you have access to daily objectives. Each day, you'll receive 3 new objectives that test your versatility and reward you with valuable prizes for completing them. You can view them from the event map. The hype about you is starting to grow, and trust me, the fans will be watching. They love seeing fresh faces light up the lanes. So, welcome to the PBA Pro Tour.